Hello, I'm Matthew Howard, Principal of Prairie Hills Middle School.
Hi, I'm Alex Posh. I'm the Assistant Principal here at PKMS.
We are so happy for you to join us tonight for our parent orientation video at Prairie Hills Middle School. Normally we do this as an in-person event, but due to the pandemic, things have changed a little bit this past year. However, we are excited that you can tune in tonight and learn a little bit about PK.
Step inside and let's learn about PKMS.
As I said earlier, my name is Dr. Haug. I'm the principal here at Prairie Knolls Middle School. We also have several individuals here in the main office who can assist you as you make your way through the next 2 years here at Prairie Knolls Middle School. Mrs. Posh, our assistant principal, she'll handle all questions regarding scheduling and several of the discipline matters that we have here at school. Mr. Hamill, our athletic director, he's also a PE teacher here at school. And he handles the athletic events that take place in terms of scheduling and managing those events, as well as many of the activities that we have as opportunities for students to engage in. You will hear from Mr. Peel this evening. He is one of our music teachers here at school, teaches an encore class. He's also our choir director, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about our music program. We have two social workers, Mr. Brooks and Mrs. Simpson, and they're both here to help guide students as they navigate their way through the early adolescent years. And finally, our school nurse, Nurse Lori. She's here to help advise students and support students throughout the day. We have several ways for keeping our families and students informed about what's going on at school. First, we have our monthly newsletter. It comes out during the first week of each month, and it contains lots of information about what's taking place in classes, as well as general information about the school. Additionally, each week on a Saturday, there's a weekly principal's message that is sent out to all of our families, detailing events that are coming up, as well as academic information, testing information, and other general information that will take place over the course of the next week or so. Supply lists. Supply lists are available on our website in the coming weeks. You'll be able to log in and see the materials that your students will need to purchase in order to be successful in their classes in 6th and 7th grade. Lockers. We are planning to use lockers for the 21-22 school year. We did not use them this year due to the pandemic, but we will be planning to use them this upcoming school year. That ties into information about schedules. Student schedules are currently being worked on and class levels being balanced. Schedules will be available via Skyward towards the end of July, and information will be sent forward to families so that they are aware that they can log into their Skyward account and see their schedule. Along with that, we are creating tentative plans for a Walk Your Schedule Day so that students will be able to come into the building, walk through their schedule to see where their classrooms are, as well as test out their lockers and work with the combinations. When coming to school each day, students may enter the building at 8 a.m. We ask parents not to drop students off prior to 7:45 a.m. Buses will drop students at the north end of the building in the bus loop, where students will be able to enter the building through doors 4, 6, and 7. Walkers, bike riders, and car riders will all enter the building at the front of the school through door number 1. The school day ends at 2:50 p.m. All bus riders, walkers, and bikers will be given directions regarding where they are to exit at the end of the day. Please remember, those students riding bicycles, we ask that you walk your bikes when entering the campus or exiting the campus. Car riders will exit through the main entrance, door number 1. Please do not pick up your students at door 26 in the football parking lot, as that is a safety consideration. All students will participate in core classes of math, English language arts, otherwise known as ELA, science, and social studies. Math and ELA classes are blocked together and are each 66 minutes in length, while science and social studies classes are 44 minutes long. Students will also engage in our encore wheel of music appreciation, energy in the environment, living online, and art. Each of these classes run for 1/4 of the school year and give students exposure to different discipline areas. PE, or Physical Education and Health, is a required class that all students take for the entire year, and it meets daily. Finally, all students are assigned a task class, which is a supervised study hall time, allowing students to do classwork, make up quizzes and tests, and meet with their teachers if they have questions about material that they are working on.
Moving into next school year, we will continue to use Canvas as our basic learning platform. Teachers post their weekly lesson information on their Week at a Glance pages. These pages can direct students and parents to the learning targets for each day's lessons, classwork, and homework. One of the new platforms we have been rolling out is Otis. Otis is an online assessment system that has the ability to give students and teachers immediate feedback on learning relative to the state standards. We are currently in the early stages of this rollout for this platform, so you might see it pop up as the school year progresses. Otis is mainly used for tests and quizzes, but it can also be used to track student progress on classwork and homework assignments. Let's talk about lunchtime, everybody's favorite time of the day. Here at PKMS, we do use a swipe card lunch system. Students are responsible for managing their student IDs, as those are their swipe cards and they are used to pay for their school lunches. Don't worry, you might be thinking to yourself, my student doesn't have an ID. We will get those to them later in the year, which we will talk about down the road. But they can use their student ID numbers or their last names to purchase food on those first days of school. We are a cashless community. Parents will be responsible for adding money to their student's card at the myschoolbucks.com website. Here at PKMS, students may buy extras. Those extras include things like salad, sandwiches, ice cream, granola bars, and a variety of other treats. With that being said, we do encourage students to make healthy and reasonable choices. Parents, you can monitor what your students are buying at the schoolbucks.com website. Picture Day will be Wednesday, August 18th. On Picture Day, students' pictures are taken and their pictures used to create them a student ID right then and there. IDs can be used for lunch, as we talked about, but they can also be used in the LMC to check out books, for school dances, and for any types of sporting events at Central High School. Don't worry, if students lose their IDs, replacement IDs can be purchased for $2. We like to give our families a heads up regarding our dress code so they can factor it into their back-to-school shopping. Dress code is located in the Student Parent Handbook and can also be found on the PKMS website under Policies and Dress Code.
Hi, my name is Brody Hamill. I am one of the 4 PE teachers here at Prairie Knolls. I'm also the athletic director, and I'm going to talk a little bit about both. First, for PE, all PK students, 6th and 7th grade, will have PE classes daily. Classes will be indoors sometimes and outdoors as much as possible, weather permitting. Students are expected to dress in athletic clothing each day, but there's no need to purchase anything in advance or to bring clothes on the first day of school. The PE teachers will provide more information as we get started. Students will also participate in the health rotation, and those classes occur during the winter months. The Prairie Knolls mascot is a falcon. Our school colors are red and silver, and we compete in the North Central Junior Conference, which goes by NCJC. Other schools in our conference include DeKalb Rosette, DeKalb Huntley, Sycamore, Rochelle, Belvedere Central, Belvedere South, and Canelan. We also schedule non-conference competitions against local schools. Most of our athletic opportunities are for 7th and 8th grade. This includes volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, cheerleading, and track and field. However, our conference does offer cross country, wrestling, and Scholastic Bowl to our 6th graders. Information for athletics in regards to registration and what is required to join is sent out at various times throughout the school year. For more information, you can visit the Prairie Knolls 8 to 18 athletic page at il.8to18.com/Prairie Knolls. In addition to athletics, we also offer many extracurricular activities for students to be involved in after school hours. These include drama or theater, student council, STAR, and STAR is in charge of some school-wide activities that take place during the year, one being a pentathlon assembly before winter break, and Falcon Day, which takes place on the last day of school. There is also a variety of teacher-sponsored clubs, including Pep Club, and then we have a club that puts together the PKMS yearbook. Information on how to join these clubs and activities will be given out at various points throughout the school year.
Good evening, my name is Mr. Peel and I am the Music Appreciation and Choir Director here at Prairie Knolls. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the music opportunities that we offer for 6th graders. The Music Appreciation course is one of the 4 encore courses that all 6th grade students will take, but we do also offer the performing ensembles with band and choir that students can sign up for. These are year-long courses that meet during the task time at the end of the day for 6th graders. So students who elect to join band or choir would not be going to task. They would simply come down for their music rehearsal every single day. The ensembles typically perform anywhere from 2 to 3 or more evening concerts per year, depending on what we have scheduled. And those are the only outside of school commitments for it. When it comes to the band, the only other piece that we have to talk about is the weekly pull-out lesson. Students are pulled from their regular core courses or other encore courses 1 time per week for a small group instructional lesson that lasts no more than 30 minutes. We put that on rotation so that students are rarely missing the same class more than once per quarter. Registration for band and choir is currently open through the PKMS website. We have sent that out a couple times as we've been meeting with the different 5th grade classes. But if there are any other questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and let us know.
The Middle School PTO is an organization that combines supports for both Prairie Knolls Middle School and Central Middle School. Their mission is to enhance and support the work done by both schools. As we get closer to the start of the school year, keep an eye out for information about how you can get involved with this great organization. After viewing this presentation, we invite you to visit the Prairie Knolls webpage to take a virtual tour of our school. Also, you can type questions on the Google form that was sent to you through the email inviting you to watch this video. And finally, remember, it's always a great day to be a Falcon.